All right, now in a major show of support to the pro-democracy voices in Hong Kong, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has announced that his government will actually overhaul the British immigration policy to fast-track citizenship for the residents of Hong Kong. Johnson said that Britain would have no choice but to uphold its profound ties with Hong Kong if China were to go ahead with the new proposed security laws. Now, currently, nearly about 350,000 Hong Kong residents hold a British overseas passport, and Britain is willing to offer a 12-month extendable visa to all overseas passport holders in Hong Kong. Now, this could in fact pave the way for the right to work and also a gradual British citizenship. Now, Johnson has also hinted that this offer could be extended to not just passport holders, but to all the 2.5 million Hong Kong residents who are presently eligible to apply for British overseas passports. Effectively, almost about 3 million Hong Kong residents could avail this offer. As part of the handover agreement between China and the United Kingdom in 1997, all Hong Kong residents born before 1997 are eligible for a British overseas passport. Now, Boris Johnson has said that if the security laws are not withdrawn, then Britain would offer the alternative to the residents of the city-state. Meanwhile, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke to US President Donald Trump in what was said to be a 40-minute-long phone call, where the two leaders discussed the upcoming G7 summit and also reportedly the border face-off with China. Now, Modi and Trump reportedly exchanged views on the COVID-19 situation in their respective countries, and President Trump also extended an invite to Prime Minister Narendra Modi to attend the G7 summit later this year in the month of September. The Prime Minister Modi also appreciated the President's efforts to reform the G7 lineup to reflect the new geopolitical realities of our times. Now, India has promised to support the United States in ensuring that the G7 summit will be a success. The two leaders also discussed India's border standoff that is presently underway with China. Remember, Trump had offered to mediate between the two sides, an offer that has been politely rejected both by India and also China. Now, Trump's support will, of course, be crucial for India in the border conflict. The president also raised the issue of reforming the World Health Organization. Now, Trump has severed ties with the WHO over its alleged bias towards China, and India's support will be key in reforming the UN body, as Union Minister Harshvardhan is currently the chairman of the World Health Assembly. The Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also expressed his concerns over the ongoing protests in America. He has conveyed his hope for an early resolution of the civil disturbances. Now, this, in fact, was the first conversation between the two leaders since their phone call on the 4th of April. Now, in that call, Trump had requested the Prime Minister to export hydroxychloroquine to the United States, which was duly done. The President also told Prime Minister Modi that the first batch of ventilators that the United States had promised India will be shipped sometime next week. The United States, remember, had promised to donate about 100 ventilators to India to bolster its COVID-19 preparedness.